Hello and good morning. It's Tuesday. I am in my car because I have a meeting at work this morning. I'm wearing one of my new shirts I made. Oh, we had such fun the other day. Books are just word tacos. How cute is that? Super excited to be crafting a little bit. I'm gonna work in my room a little bit today. I think I came on not terribly long ago and said that I did not end up going in my room the other day because no one was there to let us in, so we didn't go in. My hair is still extremely wet. Hate putting it up wet, but honestly, am I gonna wear it down to worry about the bump in the back from the ponytail holder? No. It is currently 96 degrees. It's 8:30 in the morning, a little after. And no, I have no plans to wear my hair down ever again. No, I'm just kidding. I hope I'm kidding because ponytails sometimes hurt. But anyway, going to work, going to a meeting, not wearing rings. I've just been like super itchy, so I've been putting on tons of lotion and hoping that will help. That's all. I have my crate seats next to me. Aren't they gorgeous? I love them. They're can you hear that? It's like picnic tablecloth material, but super thick. It's a really good quality material. I'm really hoping it doesn't tear. If it tears, I'm gonna be super sad because what am I getting? Oh, I'm getting more texts. Anyway, I'll be super sad because I paid essentially double for it because it's not as wide as normal fabric, so I could only get 2 crate seats out of a yard instead of 4. So I paid double. Be super sad if it breaks. I brought those, the ones I have made, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a weird number. I have not 9 made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 made, which means I'm almost a third of the way done, which is great news. And then I also brought my black fabric containers. Go away, message. Sorry, that's my finger. My black fabric containers that I will show you when I get to my classroom. I'm gonna trade out the blue and red ones I have. I only use those because I had them already and it's been bugging me for years, and I thought, you know what? I just am gonna pay the money. I paid like $40 and I'm changing them out. So gonna do that today. That's probably all I'm gonna get done today, but we'll assess a lot. I'll take a lot of pictures today to take home so that I can think about specific areas in my classroom and what I want to do with them. I've got some ideas. So I will talk to you later when I'm in my room. Okay, so I am here in my room and I'm just gonna kind of pan around so that I can see the state of things. They're not good. No, they're fine. Our carpets have not been cleaned yet. I just found out in our meeting today that they are going to be cleaned this Friday, so the 16th. So that's cool. I'm gonna take pictures here and here. I'm thinking about how, and then I brought those crate seat toppers in. I'm thinking about how I want to organize things. Hold on, please. Okay, so this wall, I was considering, I have 4 of these bookcases, and I really want the IKEA ones, but I just really can't justify spending $400 or $300 or whatevs, but kind of want them. Anyway, if I had 20 more years to teach, I would absolutely do it, but I don't, so I won't. So I have 4 of those. I was considering putting 2 there and 2 over here because this table, and I kind of want to do this today, is going to move up either right in front. I used to have it right in front there, or I might even put it like there. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because it's just gonna be so much more convenient with my computer right there, with things I wanna show the kids, wanna look up, wanna do. Also, my phone is over there. Oops, over there. And in this space right next to this little wooden guy, I had a computer cart, which I will have again. And how did that even work? Oh, because those right there were not there. That's how. And the table was scooted over. I had this big computer cart. So with having to keep super lot of as much space as we could between the kids, I had this table pushed almost like it is right now up against the wall. So to get out whenever the silly phone rang, I had to scoot my table, come all the way around the computer cart, wedge in between the kids working, and get to the phone. And I would make it by like the 4th ring. This year probably have kids answer the phone again, but last year couldn't. So we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, so I want to move this table. Might not happen today since they haven't done our floors yet. I don't really want to move a lot of furniture, so that's fine. I'll just do it next time I come in. But I definitely want it up here or there. I kind of think there, but we'll see. Ooh, I don't know though, because that set of carts is what I use to teach using the document camera. And I don't want the document camera on the table. Actually though, no, because I don't like to sit down. I like to stand up and teach. But anyway, we'll see. But I have to make room. I pull out that cart and turn it so I'm facing all the kids that are in here, this area. And so I can't block that way. So maybe more like kitty corner that way. I don't know. I'm losing it. But today, what I am going to do, I brought in 9 crate seat toppers. And so now I only have, like, I'm about 1/3 of the way done. I think I'll probably make 30, so 23 to go. Is that good math? No, you know what I mean. 20, anyway, I've got a few to go. And then I bought these because I just, sorry, you probably got sick when I did that, but this thing up here, it's a hot mess right now because I had to stack everything, but these were left over from my kids' playroom. I mean, they're 25 and 23 now, so that was a few years ago. So I've been using them for quite a long time, and I really wanted them all to match, and I wanted them black. So that's what I did. I'm gonna go through those. I have sets of books and like read aloud books in some. In I think the first, that was a red one, or yeah, that was a red one. At least I had a pattern, right? And these 2 first blue ones, I think those 3 are full of books that are class sets for the most part. Some are read alouds, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. Okay, I got through all the books, and there were three of the black containers with books. Now I'm going to tackle what's in all the others, and I have everything from school supplies to you name it. So I'm gonna try to, at one time they were organized, but then as I got rid of the supplies because we used them, I would put other things in the, what do you call these things? Container. So, stamps, anyone? Oh, that's where these things went. Yeah. So I have all kinds of things that I am going to, I had these with crayons at tables like that. I don't know if I'm going to do that again because the lids were forever going missing, so I'm not really sure, but I'm going to try to do a little bit of organizing these. Okay, so in this bin, and yes, I do just throw it in here because to keep it organized is like a full-time job. So I'm just gonna get over my little OCD issue and then just kind of toss them in here. So far in this one, it looks like I'm gonna keep the Expo markers. I have a whole bag of the big pink or other color erasers, and I have several glue sticks left. I bought some of these toward the end of the year, so they should still be fine. A couple were ones that I just randomly found in my drawer, but I'm going to continue to add to this. Okay, so I have finished that job, so check that off my tasks. Let me show you each of these guys. So this one is read alouds, and like this I set aside because some of my girls wanted to read it, and I just thought it was one that I might use in the new social studies curriculum. Another box of book sets that I have. I have a ton more, but I don't remember. I might have put them all out in the library. These are my newer ones. So some more book sets. And then I left extra room in these because with new supplies coming in, I don't want them overflowing right now, or I won't have the same nice system. So this one is pencils, and these are a ton that I bought for prizes and things like that. Those I bought at a garage sale, for prizes, and then some regular pencils down below. So this is my pencils box. This one has all markers, colored pencils, and crayons. And then these were those little containers. If I can't find the lids to them, I'm just going to throw them away and clean them out if I have the lids, but I can't remember if I just tossed them. This is all glue, and that's all. I have these ready to, you put some glue and water in there on the sponge, and then the kids can just take their paper and just kind of go pat, 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 and then it sticks. And I've used those in the past. Those were the ones that I hadn't ever put glue on. This container is all Expo markers and erasers. My OCD kicked in, and I did not put all the Expos in bags, but I did take all the erasers out of their containers, both that kind, and then down here I have the, you can see them, the cap erasers right there. So did end up doing that, and I did that with the glue as well. I took out all the glue sticks and put them in there so that I would know which ones were older, and we'll use those first. This container is all highlighters, some note cards, and scissors. Got plenty of room to grow there. This container is timers of all kinds, and I put them all in here. And then also dice and blocks with just numbers that aren't your typical dice. And then this, I had a box, but it's a brand new set of 1-minute timers, so I just left them in there instead of putting them in there. A lot of my timers don't say how long they time for, so that'll be fun. And then this is just miscellaneous stuff. There's playing cards, there's little treasure boxes, there's thumbtacks, just stuff that I don't know what else to do with. So I need a teacher only sign. This one I fixed this year, so I need a couple actually teacher only signs to put on there. And so we'll back up. You can see obviously all that is not how it's going to look. I had to shove stuff everywhere just to make room for it, and up there as well to make room for it so that nothing would be on the floors. This is what I'm dealing with leftovers. This is stuff I bought last summer I'm going to take home. This I'm going to take home. And this, I don't know if I have another copy of that at home, but I wanted to read it. So I'm going to take that book home. And then I still have 2 of the black containers left. So that's kind of fun. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but there they are. So that is what I've done so far today. Okay, so here is another thing I want to tackle. This is my file cabinet that I have where the sanitation station and student mailboxes were last year. I'm planning on keeping those. I really do kind of like the idea of, instead of the kids trying to figure out where the books go, just put them in this container, even if it's not for sanitation purposes this next year, just for kind of so they don't just get shoved any which way in the library. And then these, holy moly. So I have got very nicely organized files. However, I'm not using them to the best of their ability. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple of pictures, here we go, of what I have here and see what I want to get rid of, what I want to keep. So all this stuff is, okay, oh golly, do I really want to get into this right now? Probably not, but I'm gonna. So new student, all the new student stuff that I had for, you know, like if they come in the first week or two, because there's like the you know, get to know you papers and things like that. There's the, for all new students, I had the calendars and those kind of things, our student handbook for our particular class. So this is one I bought on Teachers Pay Teachers. It shows all our information. I'm not going to open it up because it does have numbers and stuff like that. So that was all for new students. Then first week of school papers that I feel like I always use, I have gone through them. I've made them several times. So though this is kind of like for the first 2 weeks of school, for anyone, hold on, oh, got a text, for anyone coming in that first couple of weeks. Then after that, I was using this Monday through Friday as the following week's papers that I copied, because the current week's papers that I'm using, I put, I'm not going to walk all the way over there right now, but they're in those drawers. And I have Monday through Friday of the current week. And then I just kind of got out of the habit of using these. And what I would do instead is put them underneath the current week's papers. So, and that worked just fine. So probably don't need these anymore. Then I just had in here like some things that we always use for writing, like this. It's just something I made for like narrative, or you know, whatever the writing prompt is, that it's just good to have on hand for, like, you know, always, so I don't always have to think about taking my original to the copy machine and doing all that. This is something I probably found on, I don't know because there's no name, but I did not make this. But this is something that I would give them when they were writing, and we'd keep it in our binder. So just some kind of things that we kind of always referenced. Same with, oh, this is one that I did make that I really did like, that went along with Step Up to Writing with the star paragraphs. And I made my own to simplify it because my kids were really struggling. And so I just made an easier one for us to start with, and we used it constantly, so I made a ton of copies. Same for reading, same for the Leader in Me, which we're not doing the Leader in Me anymore. It got too costly, and we just needed to spend our money other places, so sad to see it go. It's a really good program, but that's okay. We will keep going with what we do. So these things, the Leader in Me things, a lot of those can go. Sub, I put things that, like, any sub at any time, almost like emergency sub plans, and I think I might still, that would actually, this would be a good place to keep emergency sub plans. And then extras, who knows what I meant by that? No, I do. I just, again, just like extra papers to go home for new students, or for, you know, whatever. And then just some things that, like, I didn't get to, but they were really good, so I wanted to give it a shot for the next year. Then this is where I do really I really like the month files, because some of these, like December was clearly a month I didn't teach. No, just some things that I used in that month and I had extras or something, and then I recopied. I don't know. But all the months I did like. These are my weekly foldables that we do for fluency and other grammar skills. This was a week in May, so I would pre-copy those, have them on hand. These are also just things I pre-copied, and this was when we went on homeschooling, kids learning from home due to the pandemic, so that's why those aren't used for May. But anyway, I just have to find a better way to utilize this copy drawer. So that's something I'm going to think on at home, and just make it more of a well thought out space that I can use.